Welcome to my channel, Asrielasitgets. My name is Asriel, and today we will be having a mukbang where I give you some mental health update, spiritual update, and life update. Just basically catch you up on what's been going on. I've been absent for about a month now. Simple fact because I have a lot on my plate right now, and I'm just going to, unpack a little bit of that with you all. Well, I'll unpack it all with you all. Today I will be eating from It's Just Wings. Not sure if your Chili's have this restaurant inside of it, but my Chili's has this restaurant. I like that slogan. It's killer wings, stupid fries. I think it's kind of funny. I got myself a blueberry handmade pie. If you haven't tried blueberry handmade pie from It's Just Wings, I suggest you try it. It is so bomb. I love it. Hold on, I'll show you what type of wings I've got myself. And what I'm drinking on is Dr. Pepper. So if you have a burp fetish and you're here for that, just know I'm gonna save that for last for you. All right, and here's what we're gonna be eating today. Oh, that looks so good. It is spicy pineapple teriyaki chicken wings with curly fries and a side of ranch. I really like the ranch. I haven't tried this type of wing, so I'm very excited, and it looks so good. Let me get a thumbnail. I guess that's good enough. But anyways, let me say my grace. Can't forget about the water. You know, water is good for you. Drink that first if anything. But anyways, I have a piece of paper right next to me so I don't forget anything. I'm gonna start with mental health. I haven't given a mental health update in a long time. If you're an OG, then you definitely remember my mental health updates from back in the day. All my babes from OnlyFans know I love potatoes. You sit potatoes in front of me in a dish, and 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna grab the potato first. I don't care what's next to it. I love potatoes. I don't care if they're fried, baked, mashed. I don't care. I love potatoes. But anyways, what's my mental health? For those that don't know, I'm diagnosed with schizoaffective bipolar type, which means I am diagnosed with both schizophrenia and bipolar. Now, the only reason why they diagnosed me with schizophrenia is simple fact because I told them that I communicate with spirits. And honestly, I'm happy I told them that. I was open and honest about that because at the beginning of my healthcare journey, which started in 2015, I don't want to go too deep into it, but I basically had, I snapped on the job, ended up in the psych ward, and, in the beginning, I wasn't honest with what I was going through. I wasn't telling them that I communicate with spirits or anything like that. So they didn't give me the help that I needed in the beginning because I wasn't honest with them. Years later, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to come out and tell them, hey, I hear and see spirits. And it's like a gate open, like a whole nother side of healthcare arises that I've never seen before, and I'm thankful for it, honestly. Well, anyways, hey, Daddy knows me with schizophrenia because I interact with the spirit realm. He also diagnosed me with bipolar type diagnosis, simple fact, because I go through very, very, very highs and very, very, very lows. So, yeah, that's why schizophrenia and bipolar is in my diagnosis list. I'm pretty sure you're probably wondering if I'm taking meds. To be honest, right now, at this moment, I am. Because I don't have a choice. I don't want to, like, spoil my food and spoil my appetite by thinking about this. But saying it without having to go too deep into it, the reason why I'm taking medicine against my will simplified because someone called an agency because I basically turned myself into the psych ward too many times. And now I have to prove to this agency that, hey, I am a regular citizen. I'm safe on the streets, you know what I'm saying? Which is, it's some bullshit, but it is what it is. So therefore, I have to take a shot, an antipsychotic, which doesn't do anything for me. I personally hate it. I feel like it zaps some of my energy. I don't like it. But I'm doing it just so that I can get the court off of my back. With the medication, I'm also going to therapy. The therapist is helping me with this whole court case. You know, I talk to her a lot about that. You know, she gives me support with that. I also just started coaching sessions with a coach. I meet with her every week, and I can say I love it. We just begun like not even 2-3 weeks ago, and she has opened me up in ways that not everyone else can get me to open up in ways. Like, I've been talking to my therapist for over a year now, and I've barely went deep into my trauma. However, this lady right here, my coach, bruh, 3 weeks, within 2 weeks, she had me talking about trauma that I've never spoken to my therapist about. And that says a lot because it takes a lot for me to open up. It takes a lot. But she's a good woman. Very, very, she understands my beliefs. She has the same beliefs as I do. She knows that there is a world outside of this physical realm. And I really appreciate her for that. I think that's probably why I opened up so quick to her, because it's like, oh, she gets it. I have to say, all that with the coaching and therapy, it's definitely helping. I'm in a very good place of my life. I say the antipsychotics don't work for me, simple fact, because I've tried antipsychotics off and on for years. And the only thing that it does is zap some of my energy. And not only that, antipsychotics are supposed to take away the hallucinations. It doesn't matter if I'm on psychotics or off. I still see and hear spirits. Yep. I'm getting messy. I remember when I told the doctor, you know, no matter what psychotics I try, I still see and hear spirits. And it doesn't bother me. And she was like, well, why do you take antipsychotics? Why are you taking it? Because the court. To make other people comfortable. Just some bullshit. It is some bullshit. But yeah. That's my mental update. Everything is going great in that department. I'm not depressed or filled with anxiety or anything like that. And the only complaint I have Yeah, I wish I had more energy, and I wish my appetite wasn't so huge. I don't know what it is about antipsychotics, but it makes you into a hungry monster. But, yeah. Anyways, on to the spiritual updates. I'll have to say, I am transforming right now. I really and truly am. I'm going through a transformation. A lot of doors are opening and new knowledge, a lot of new knowledge coming my way. Can you get on the chicken? But it's like, I can save the chicken if I get full, but them fries, I gotta throw away if I don't eat them all. But anyways, hold on. I would speak on the new knowledge that I'm coming across, but I'm in a place where I need to go through my own experiences and do more research before I come onto this platform and speak about it, because it's very controversial. Very controversial. Okay, without like talking about it, put it like this. Always knew Christianity with our different denominations. I always knew there was a certain type of Christians that is not showcased in the media or just out there, such as Christians who practice sorcery. There's Christians who practice white magic. They won't tell you that. They're in hiding because, in the book of Revelations, no sorcery, blah, 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 blah. However, there are Christians, people who believe in Jesus, but they also do things. I don't want to give out an example because I don't want to put out anyone's business out there. But you definitely won't find it in the Bible, but you will see these certain type of Christians practicing it. And with that being said, I've come across some Christians that have a certain belief that I would have never put two and two together. Like, what? I guess I may as well tell you. There are some Christians who believe that the Messiah is Lucifer. Yeah. I learned that in the past 48 hours, and I was like, what? And I was having actual conversations. I'm on Bigo. If you want to watch my lives on Bigo, just download Bigo and follow asrielasitgets. Is the same as my YouTube channel. I'll put it in the screen just so you can see. But oh, excuse me. It's pretty dope. I talk about a lot of different topics. And that's one of them. I brought it up. And someone came out, was like, yeah, I believe Lucifer is Jesus. And they were throwing out, and the crazy thing is they be coming with Bible verses. So it's like, you can't argue with them. It's like, I mean, it do say that in the Bible. So yeah, I'm taking my own journey to figure out what that is about. And along with other things, self-exploration. I'm learning more about my past life and who I was before I came to this planet Earth. I'm also learning to embrace my gifts. Growing up, people would say certain gifts that I had were demonic. Speaking to spirits is demonic. Channeling spirits is demonic. And I'm learning to embrace what I naturally was born with. Like, how can it be demonic when this is natural? Like, I didn't ask for this. God gave this to me. How can it be demonic? So I'm definitely learning to embrace myself instead of running away from myself. Let's see what this chicken wings taste like. I'm excited. Mmm. Yes. That's good. What else spiritually? I try to go Bigo and live stream every day, if not every other day. And within that live, I like to read my own reading and allow the viewers to watch, and whatever resonates with them, that's their message also. And it's like with my readings, I've noticed like a consistent pattern. I'll be pulling up the same cards over and over and over again. And I'm definitely, you know, right now I'm in a place where I'm trying to get better with time management. I have so much on my plate right now. And it's like, I'm dropping some balls, obviously. You know, I haven't posted on YouTube. Well, I posted that one video before this one, but still, I haven't posted in like a month. And it's because I've just been doing everything else. I haven't really been the greatest at time management. But those tarot cards be coming out like, oh, self-discipline, self-discipline. Like, oh, why you calling me out in live? Also reminds me to keep my spirituality the top priority. You know, keeps reminding me of who I am spiritually. So I'm definitely trying to keep that at the forefront of my mind at all times. I think it's everything as far as the spiritual updates that I can think of. But definitely making a lot of quantum leaps. With the things that I'm learning, it's definitely helping to shape the woman that the creator is molding me. And truth be told, I'm free to be whoever I want to be. Just be myself. The creator knows my heart, my intentions, and therefore I have the freedom to do as thou wilt. Not onto life. I have some good news and bad news. Good news is, actually great news. I have been accepted to the Los Angeles Film School to gain my bachelorette in writing for film and television. But the bad news is I'm going to have to pay it all out of pocket. I'm going to have to come up with $63,000 to pay for tuition. Simple fact. Oh my gosh, I had some chicken stuck in my tooth. Alright. Simple fact because I'm not able to take out a loan. Simple fact because I used to be a student at the Academy of Art University, which is the largest private art institution. Love that school. However, I was going through a lot mentally, so I had to take a break. I had to stop. I had to drop out. I'm a college dropout, to be honest. And The reason why I had to drop out is because my schizoaffective bipolar type diagnosis. I was going through a lot back then. I had no choice but to drop out. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself that I don't like telling people stuff because I don't want to get judged by it. But here recently, I got approved to get a SSDI check for my schizoaffective bipolar type diagnosis. And because I got approved around about the time that I was going to school, they went ahead and deleted all my student loans. Like, okay, well, you got this diagnosis, you're not able to work, you're not able to go to school, therefore, technically, you don't have to pay this off. But with that, well, first of all, I didn't know they erased my student loans because of that. I really didn't know. I thought it was just some God-given miracle, which is why I went ahead and applied to the LA film school. And then they told me I made it and everything, but then it was like, oh, you can't pull out a loan because you got a disability discharge. Excuse me, which is understandable. It's like you get your debt wiped and then you go try to get into more debt. Yeah, I get it. So I can still go to school, but I have to apply to a bunch of scholarships, find creative ways to make extra money, and just jump through hoops and hurdles in order to try to afford this school, which I'm going to put my faith into God, you know. I know I want it bad enough. I'm going to get it. I'm going to have that bachelor's. I will write for film and television. I have so many ideas. I'm currently working on scripts right now, and to be honest, I don't need school to break into the field, but I do want those connections. Like becoming an alumni with LA Film School, I'll be able to go to the Academy Awards and, you know, all those movie award ceremonies and, you know, be able to network with people. Without that, I won't have the invitation. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck am I going to get there? So I really want the school for the networking, and not only that, the teachers are working within the industry. They're not just, oh, I went to university to learn how to write. Like, no, they're the actual script writers, directors, producers. Like, they work within the industry and they teach also. And I really appreciate that. And they have, they give you a mentor approach. So I see that school helping me in many ways versus if I do it on my own. So yeah, it's definitely a dream of mine. Excuse me. And also, not only that, once I graduate and I gain my bachelor's, I want to try to apply to join into a organization. I'm not going to say what it is. I don't want to jinx myself or anything like that, but I definitely want to do that once I graduate college. What else in life update? Oh yeah, I never spoke to you all about this, but I'm gonna be making an album. So good. I've been in the studio a couple of times, but at the time I wasn't taking it serious. To be honest, I was asked to go in the studio. The only reason why I was in the studio is because, like, I've been told, like, you look like a rapper. Where do you sing? And my first time I sung and the second time I rapped, I never took it serious. I never seen myself as a musician or anything like that. However, I've always loved music. Music has always been my medicine. Since I was young and my parents was playing music. to growing up and sitting in the studio and watching people create music. I love watching music being produced. So I definitely have a passion for music. I just never took myself serious. Although, you know, I love to write. Writing is my passion also. It's my medicine. But I just never took it serious, you know, until now. And yeah, I definitely want to get back in the studio. Right now, I'm currently working on building my studio. I already have the mic, the inbox. I just need to find some acoustic foam or whatever to put on my walls. Like, I have half of this equipment, but still have a ways to go. So yeah, don't expect an album anytime soon. Not in the next year. It's not gonna happen. But for now, I'm working on my rhymes. No one can stop me from writing. Nothing can stop me from writing. So that's what I'm doing. It's just practicing my rhymes. I even invested in this course. I don't know if you ever heard of this guy called Rob Level, but he's a rapper and he gives a course on like how does like the best way to start your rap career so that you can make a profit off of it. And he's very insightful. So yeah, I'm definitely going to launch my, I guess you could say, rap career. It sounds so weird, like me, a rapper. But hey, I can write, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a very clever writer. And I personally like my delivery. So I think y'all like it. And then not only that, I know I can bring something to the table that's never been brought to the table. You know what I'm saying? I obviously I'm not gonna rap about what you hear every day. I'm gonna rap about the same things that I talk about. Therefore, you know I'm gonna be rapping about eccentric things, things that you don't hear about every day, but it's gonna be helpful for you, you know? Who I'm getting for, but I don't wanna stop. Now, for the SSDI check, to be honest, I don't plan on using that check for more than 3 years. I just got it the end of last year. And yeah, I want to get to a place where I'm making too much money because it's like I can still, like what I'm doing now, I can still make money on the side, like what I'm doing, you know, running my business and whatnot. However, there's a cap. You can't make any more than $1,300 a month on the side. Now, as far as SSDI, there's no cap on that. Depending on how much you've already worked, how much you've already paid into Medicare, that's how much you will get paid. But as far as money outside of that SSDI check, yeah, you can't make any more than $1,300, which I think is bullshit, but it is what it is. But I have to count my blessings. I'm able to pay my bills, so let me stop complaining. But I definitely want them to tell me, you're making too much money. You got to go. Excuse me, you're making way too much money. I want to make well above $1,300. Okay, I'm gonna have to throw in the white towel for these chicken wings if I wanted to save any room for this blueberry pie. That's all of my updates. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take a little 5-minute break. Just let this food settle down, go roll up, smoke a little bit, and then we're gonna eat dessert and finish this soda for you. But you know, if you're here for, excuse me, I'm rude, digging in my teeth. If you're here for all of my updates, just know, oh my goodness, I want that soda now. I swear. Or should I just end it with drinking soda? I don't think y'all really care for the pie. But I know, because, you know, some people are into my burps, so I'm going to do it for y'all. Because I swear I want this soda. Excuse me. Ooh. It's not as carbonated as I like. Excuse me. Oh, well. I was burping throughout, so I hope that's enough for you. Woo. Woo. All right, let's see if I have any more. Excuse me. And by the way, if you want more burp content, just subscribe to my OnlyFans, and there is a slew of burp content, burp videos, mukbangs. If you love my mukbangs, all my OGs remember my mukbangs before I deleted them. Just know my mukbangs are on my OnlyFans. I have a bunch of mukbangs. If you enjoy watching me eating and chatting it up. But yeah, I think that's all of the burps. Yeah. Well, anyways, it was nice eating and chatting it up with you all. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.